everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. On our last episode, we started fall, we passed out while planting seeds, completely messed up sprinkler placement, whatnot, and chopped down a bunch of trees. I think that's the highlights of that episode. Okay, let's say hi to Lyric. Oh, Sam's inside. Is it raining? It might be raining. Okay, so we have Elliot's birthday. He's on the move. Okay, let's see. Weather report. Cloudy, gusts of wind, and clear and sunny. Please be good luck. The spirits are very happy today. That is great news indeed. Okay, so that's for the festival. That's the Grange display, which we've already done that. It's old hat. We know what we're doing. Sam? Where? Oh, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Sam down here. No, do not eat the cactus fruit. The old guitar. I don't have much drive to play it anymore. That's fine. I always kind of feel a little happy when he says he doesn't feel the drive, because he told me at one point that he usually plays the guitar when he's like kind of feeling down or alone. So like he doesn't feel alone. Although, oh, I forgot something very, very, very important. Yes, must say hi to baby Reed even though he's sleeping. He's sleeping and there's like no actual interaction points with him. But I had to. I was like, Lucia's got to be somewhere back there, because she always is. Our coop, that was an absolute pain in the butt. Because when I tried to place the coop for Robin to build, it was saying, oh no, you can't place it there, you can't place it there. So I was kind of perturbed, because it's like, dang it. Like, I had this whole layout based on all the coops being lined up. Come to find out, it was just a fluke. I could actually move it over anytime I wanted, and I was like, really? Really? I'm like, why you gotta do that? Okay, grab all those beautiful eggs. Okay, there we go. I mean, I guess I can let them out. I mean, there's no point to it, but might as well. Let's just hope I don't forget again. Because honestly, that was like the worst nightmare when I had forgotten to let all the animals back in. I'm debating, should I at some point hatch another void chicken? Because void chickens, I think, are the one type of chicken you actually can't buy. I don't think you can hatch a blue chicken and you can't buy a void chicken. I think that's how that works. So, this is gonna be interesting. And then I'm not gonna upgrade that new coop just yet, because I would like to actually upgrade some of the sheds and not spend a ridiculous amount of resources just building coops so I can have more animals. Because, like, I know I'm gonna need another mayonnaise machine up in the chicken coop. Up in the, like, the regular chicken coop. I'm going to need... Let's see, what else? What else do I need? I need more preserve jars. That is for sure and for certain. Because I'm always running out, and I do want to actually start making, like, half of it for fruit, so I can start selling jelly. Because I have a ton of fruit just waiting for something to be done with it. So I think I might actually upgrade this shed. And then once it's doubled in size, I can move the things over. There we go. Okay, how are my crops doing? Not bad. I filled out that entire space, so now I am farming everything I possibly can in that small space. Although honestly, farming is kind of the least of my concerns, like crops and stuff. It's mostly just these animals, because these animals are what gets me the money. Okay, fill that. So, I'm trying to decide how I want to do my like PC episodes. Once I get my computer, I'm like, do I want to keep doing them live stream, or do I want to actually like record videos? I have no idea how I want to do that. There's so many things that I just like had not considered going into this. And actually, I had never had an interest in being like on Twitch or YouTube or anything. It just kind of happened. I think my stepsister actually is the one who brought it up, and she was just like, hey, like, wouldn't it be pretty fun to have a YouTube channel? I'm like, like, that could be interesting. And then all of a sudden here I am, doing Twitch and putting videos on YouTube. And I'm actually hoping that I can do my live streams on Twitch, and then when my stepsister moves, she'll have a bit more time, and she said that she'd be willing to help me, like, edit videos, which, honestly, like, I have no idea how to edit, so, yeah, she's like, I'll help you edit videos and stuff. I'm like, that could actually be pretty good. Like, if she could just take my streams and edit them down and make them a little more presentable for YouTube, that would be, like, marvelous. But at the same time, I don't want to try to be something I'm not, because I'm not really, like, a YouTube personality or anything. I don't really have much going for me other than the fact that I like to play games. Like, it's my hobby. Would almost go as far as saying my passion, but I'm not very good at video games. So it's just like, it's kind of a hobby. It's something fun to do. Okay, let's see, sell those. I have quite a bit of wood in my inventory. I need more iron. Because I think that was one of the things. Yeah, we are, like, down to nothing. So, I'm gonna go process some gold, and then we're gonna go to the mines. Because I need rock. Yeah, rock's a big one. I need rock and iron. So, it probably means I'm gonna go down to the ice levels. I do also want to check the Adventurers Guild. I think they open at 2? Not entirely sure, but that sounds right. Okay, we're gonna take these. And those. And we're off. Hi, Abigail! What are you doing out here this, fine fall day? She wanders around the map so much. I'm like, what? I'm like, aren't you supposed to be, like, having college classes or something? Because she talks about doing, like, her school, and I'm like, what do you even do? Okay. Oh my gosh, we are 103 slimes away. The void spirits, we only need 8 more. Skeletons, I'm just awful at. I'm a little over halfway there with the dust sprites. Rock crabs, oh gosh, the mummies. The mummies are what gets me every time. And the pepper X's halfway. Magma sprites, ugh, I hate those things. And serpents. Okay, so we're getting there. It's not a quick process. We'll just leave it at that. It's not a very quick thing. Okay, let's 35. Nope, not 35. 40. Yeah, there we go. I feel like these chests and boxes and crates are so insulting. Because you go in here and you're trying to get you know, like some special goodies. And do they give you anything? Very rarely. That always makes me so mad. And also, I gotta love it. First floor, no iron. Oh, look! Apparently, if you complain about it enough, it'll make it happen. Yeah, pretty much, I'm just going to be chopping everything. Because I'm always out of rock. Or stone, however you want to call it. I always seem to be out of that and wood. And these stupid dust sprites. They always spawn in like such big groups, but I never seem to get very many of them. Because every time I find them, there's at least like 5 or 6. But apparently I just stumble upon them so rarely because I have not made a dent, hardly, in that, the Adventurers Guild requirement. Also, these things never... I don't know what the point of those is. Like, I mean, they offer some, like, a little bit of protection from being attacked by slimes, but other than that, not so much. Do they drop anything? I feel like that is a darn good question. Also, what is with this stone? Like, hardly anything is... I'm getting, like, nothing over here. Okay, and a bat. Jeez. I can hear that, like, the wind blowing that normally comes, like, right before a swarm, but nothing's happening. So I guess this area of the mine is just very, drafty. It's funny how many games now have some sort of, like, mining aspect to it. And it's hard to tell kind of, like, which games came first and which ones influenced other games, because every time I see, like, a new sort of farming simulator, everyone always compares it to Stardew, but it's like, were there others that they were influenced by, or is Stardew now, like, the industry standard? I mean, these are the questions that I ponder. Because I spend a lot of time, probably too much time, looking on Steam, all the different games, and trying to decide which games are worth playing, which ones I don't care about. So yeah, that, I don't know, some games are super easy to tell, and I'm like, are there enough farming simulator games that, you know, it's not straight up obvious that, like, oh, it's a Stardew Valley sort of game, because the original, I feel like the original inspiration for Stardew, which I think has actually been confirmed, was Harvest Moon. So it's like, why do none of these new games ever, like, really compare themselves to Harvest Moon? Is it because the Harvest Moon games have, like, faded in popularity? Or, you know... And, like, The Sims. The Sims is such a huge franchise that any sort of life simulation game now, they compare themselves usually to The Sims or something like that. But it's like, definitely with The Sims, there are not too many games like that. So it's like, are they specifically comparing themselves to The Sims just because that's all there is, or because it's actually, like, that's where they got their inspiration? I know that the game Paralives, that one, everyone always says that it's the new rival of The Sims. It has not come out yet, it does not have a release date yet, but it's a life simulation game just like The Sims. And I'm like, okay, like, interesting. You're never gonna compare, or at least I feel like most people wouldn't compare compare our lives to, say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of anything else that's very similar to it. Comparing something like that to an RPG game, like there's, I don't know, now I feel like I'm rambling, but I don't know, there's such a diversity in games, but also not at the same time, because every game gets compared to anything that's remotely similar to it. That ramble sort of made no sense whatsoever, but it is what it is. This is what happens when I have, like, no input from other people. I just start rambling, and, like, I feel bad, because I'm like, I'm being, like, nonsensical, but, I mean, it's what I got to go off of, so. That and, my brain is actually kind of scrambled, because it has been a week. The work week has gone by so slow. And so at work, I'm just sitting there, like, bored as bored can be. Because there's nothing really to do. And then I have coworkers out, so, like, we don't really get to talk very much. So I'm like, it's quiet, I'm lonely. It's an interesting sort of place to be. Okay, we're gonna put everything away. How did we do? Okay, well we got a decent bit of ore, but not a whole lot. Okay, we're gonna close these guys in. Because nobody wants loose chickens and dinosaurs and rabbits in the morning. Run across over here. Yeah, I know it's getting late. They're the bedtime police, I swear. Although then again, I didn't heed the warning last time, and I ended up passing out in the garden. And then somebody took me to Harvey and charged me 1,000 gold, so who wants that? I did get 13 truffles though. That's pretty good. Truffles make so much money, and I regret not being the type of person who can just completely capitalize on one type of animal. I like variety. Okay. What is starting to make us so much money here? The cheese. The cheese is definitely a factor. The mayonnaise. I have a lot of mayonnaise going. The duck mayo. Jeez. Duck mayo sells for $5.25 a piece. And the dinosaur mayo. Wow. These things sell for a lot. And the cloth. Cloth is pretty good. Speaking of, I should probably actually invest in sheep. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, but I feel like it's a step in the right direction. Okay, today's Elliot's birthday, but we are fully friends, so I can't say with 100% certainty that we're actually going to visit him today. It's also wine day, so I have things to do. Very important things. Beautiful and sunny, and I think gusts of wind was the other one. The spirits are very happy today. I'm starting to get suspicious of the spirits being very happy. Sam, that's for you. And he's going to visit his family and leave his 2 children home alone. It's okay, Lyric's a toddler. She can watch her infant brother. Okay, put this away. Where is Lucia? Is she... Oh, she's always there. I think she finds comfort in the bear statue for some odd reason. Okay, pet. Pet. Okay, I feel so bad. There's so few of these guys. You can have another dinosaur. Just so lonely. Here, I'll let everybody out so you guys can all be social together. Yes, quack. I should probably run to Robin today since I have enough stone. Or hopefully I have enough stone. What is the shed upgrade? 550 wood, 300 stone. Do I have 300 stone? That's an excellent question. I like really didn't pay too much attention to how much stone we got, because I was more worried about the iron ore. So I hope we have enough. We probably don't, but we'll see. And look, each chicken has a different quality egg. How lovely. I wonder. I think I'm actually that'll be my Discord question. I want to ask everybody what their favorite Stardew Valley animal is, because they have the cross stitch book, and I'm like, if I got the cross stitch book, I would be very interested in knowing, like, which animal was everyone's favorite, because they would make such cute little pendants and whatnot. Stardew Valley merch is, like, surprisingly hard to find. Or, is that just me? But I feel like I'm always having a hard time finding nice Stardew Valley merch. There's, what is it, Fangamer? And they have some pretty cool stuff, but yeah, anything other than that, and they don't have, like, a huge variety. So I'm like, dang it, like, I really wish that they actually had more merch for this game. Because the art style's so cute. Like, I'm just imagining, like, little keychains and stuff, and, like, there's so many different things. So much potential for things to do. Also, we got a pearl from the blobfish. That's, like, this is prime loot. I actually don't know how many different ways there are to get pearls in this game. From what I remember, there's not too many. But that is definitely one way to do it. Okay, come up here. This is the most boring part of the day. Just pet. So, somewhat spoiler alert, in the 1.5 update, if you side with Joja Cola, or the Jojaco, you can actually get a machine called an auto petter. So you put it in your barn with your animals, and it pets them for you. Like, it won't build your relationship, but it prevents relationship decay. And there are times that I kind of wish that I had that. Like, I love coming and petting my animals, but I feel like it takes up so much of the day and so much of my valuable time that for a huge part of the stream, I feel like that's all I'm doing is taking care of the animals. And I'm like, people probably get bored with that, and they probably get bored of me trying to fill the silence while I'm working. So I think that's part of why I want to see how it would be recording episodes, because, you know, I don't expect people to want to listen to me just rambling on about random things while I'm trying to take care of the animals. And also, if I'm going to stream and then have her edit the recorded, or like the stream after I'm finished, I'm going to have to learn how to adjust my speaking, because I don't want her having a mess of trying to find a tiny area to splice the audio. So it's like, okay, like, there's such a learning curve with making videos and stuff, and I'm like, I'm trying, but I'm probably never going to be very good at this. And at some point I have to just tell myself, like, you know, trying your best is all you can really do, but dang it, I want to be able to make good content, but I don't know how much, I don't know how far this is ever going to go. I'm like, for now, it's a hobby. That's all I can commit to. For now, it's a hobby. A hobby that I'm not necessarily great at, but that I have fun doing. Okay, let's get this. So moving on to something else, like TV shows and stuff. My coworkers are all raving about the show Yellowstone, and I've never really heard of it. Like, I know of it, but I have no idea what it's about. I'm so far behind the times when it comes to TV shows. The last new-ish show that I watched, gosh, what was it? I watched Grimm and Game of Thrones. I think Game of Thrones was the only, like, mainstream one that I watched. And to be honest, I never watched the last season. Because I felt, like, from what I was seeing, 550. Yeah, I didn't like what I was seeing and, like, people reviewing it. Like, they hated the last season. So, I've only ever seen through season 7. So, I don't know how much that, like, affects the story and whatnot, but yeah. Yep, I've just kind of left it to my imagination. The show that my husband and I are watching now, we've tried picking up a bunch of different shows, but right now we're on Family Matters. And it's an old show. It's quite an old show, but it's so wholesome in a way that TV now is not. Like, I enjoy the heck out of that show. But most newer shows do not hold my interest, like, at all. So, yeah, most of the time we end up watching older ones. So, together we've watched Parks and Rec, That 70s Show, we're on Family Matters, and I'm trying to remember, I think that's all of them. I think, yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's all of them. But yeah, it's been quite an interesting journey because we keep picking very different shows. And like the shows that I've personally watched, I own a lot of them because I'm weird. I like to own shows and stuff that I like versus just like watching them on a streaming service. So it's like Bones. I think I have all the seasons of Bones. Roseanne. Oh gosh, I'm like trying to turn and look at my shelf. I have CSI, Game of Thrones, Teen Titans, Outlander, The Vampire Diaries, the originals. I have a very, very vast like taste in shows and stuff. So yeah, I just have all sorts of things. I feel like I have too many hobbies because I read, I crochet, I play video games, like I like webtoons, I write, yeah, I'm a writer too. Like I have too many different things going at one time. And you know, trying to balance them all out because it's like, yeah, I have books that I really, really want to read, but I also just really want to play video games, but I really want to write, and, you know, I want to play with the dogs. I have too many different things that I want to do, and I'm only one person, and I only have, like, I always tell my husband, I'm like, I only have 2 hands! Like, why can't I have more so I can do more things that I want? And even while I'm, like, if I'm writing, I'm usually listening to music, or watching TV, or I always have to be multitasking. I can't do just one thing at a time. But obviously, like, I can't read and play video games at the same time. So I think I'm just very, very irritated that I can't multitask as well as I want to. I'm like, why can I not divide my brain power and be able to, like, read a book and play video games at the same time? There's too many things to do. But then I try to think about, like, what would happen if I had no hobbies? I think that would probably just drive me insane. Like, I don't understand people who can just, like, not have any special interests. I'm like, what do you even do with your time? Ooh, cup of green tea. Yeah, it's a very interesting happening. And I want to start aging this wine, but I don't at the same time. Because I feel like I need the profits more now than I don't want to wait for a bigger profit when I could just, like, get it now. 'Tis a quandary. Let's see. I don't have any green tea saved yet, so we'll just put that there. I wonder what the traveling merchant has. She gotta have something. Oh my gosh, all my animals that have escaped. Is there something I can put there to block them? Because I'm honestly getting quite annoyed with the fact that they're escaping. There's no need for them to be out and about, except for the fact that there's hay right there. I wonder if I actually, like, cut the hay back if they wouldn't try to roam. Which makes me feel kind of bad, because I feel like I'm keeping them prisoner, but at the same time, like, there's a fence for a reason! Stay in your fence! Let's see, omelette, large egg, wild horseradish... Nothing of interest. Oh, it's so lovely. Just 3 chops and everything's done. Could you imagine if I, like, enchanted this thing to be even, like, faster? Jeez. I'd be able to level a forest before I even made a dent in my energy bar. Okay, we're gonna go in here, because there should be slimes. And I still need to make that goal. That was easy. The green ones are so simple now, it's just like one hit and they're down. The blues are still like 2 hits. And I still managed to get hit by the green slime. How rude. What in the world? Oh, jeez. That guy came out of nowhere. Okay, I hear them. I heard one, but I don't... Oh, there's... Okay, so there's one in, like, the hidden area. Might as well get the hardwood while we're here. Yeah, I like the goals for the Adventurers Guild, but sometimes they seem a bit too steep. Like, 1,000 slimes. The goal, what is it? Is it 500 dust sprites? Like, it doesn't seem like that much, but it feels like that much. Like, on paper, it's like, oh, that's not that bad. In practice, oh my gosh. 'Tis a pain in the behind. Just like shoving all the seeds in these crates. Okay, and everyone should be sleeping. I love when Lucia's just like all pancaked out on the floor. She's so stinking cute. Close up the shop. I might actually have people as like another incentive to get on the rest of the social medias. I think it would actually be fun to have supporters pick, like, barn colors and whatnot. It's like, okay, you can pick, you know, if... I don't know. That is a very interesting idea. Like, if you comment on, like, X amount of videos, then you'll be able to, like, choose a color of one of the barns. Because, I mean, there's going to be 8 coops and 6 barns. So, I mean, there's plenty of things for people to choose colors on. I think you can also pick colors of the sheds and the house. So that would be fun. I'm giving myself ideas. Oh, for a second I was like, why is Sam not asleep? It's not even 10 yet. Where was Sam, though? I keep missing calls from people, but they don't leave voicemails. And I'm like, if you want to get a hold of me, leave a voicemail. Because I'm one of those people that I don't like answering my phone. Okay, let's... That wine is beautiful. Beautiful. It makes me so much money. Can't wait to see what happens when we actually increase the number of kegs we have. Say hello to Lyric. I love how many plants are in my house. Okay, cloudy with gusts of wind and sunny and clear. We should go to the beach. It's been a while. Did we go in the last episode? Probably. Yeah, because my mango trees couldn't grow because there was stuff in front of them. Yay! I hate when Sam's skateboarding because I can't give him a kiss. And I forgot to put the iridium away. Oh well, I have to go that way anyway. Okay. Pet, pet, pet. I was going to buy a rabbit yesterday, but I didn't quite make it to Marnie's in time, so they're going to be without friends. It's okay. They'll get let out and they can play with all the like bunches and bunches of ducks and chickens. I feel kind of bad for all the other animals because they are all outnumbered by the sheer amount of chickens that I have. And it's only going to get worse. Because we'll have 48? No, we'll have a lot. Like trying to do the math but also focus on everything else, but we will have a bunch of them because there's a special kind of chicken that you can get after you've reached 100% perfection, which admittedly we are a while off on. But there's a special type of chicken you can get. I have 4 types of chickens here. So yeah, we're just gonna have a whole bunch of chickens. So that's what, 60? 48 plus 12, yeah, 60. We will have 60 chickens. Honestly, that number just sounds like absolutely terrifying. Could you imagine just like an army of chickens? That is essentially what we will have. Just a complete poultry army. Okay, sell and sell. Yeah, I need to run to Marnie's and get more animal fodder because I am out. Robin's on some like, that's not even scaffolding. That's just there's a board and some rope. Robin, I sure hope there's no such thing as like OSHA, because she would be in big trouble. So many things to sell. Those crops are growing in quite nicely. Oh, we have eggplant already? Jeez. Oh, and there's a lot of them. I planted such big plots of these that this is gonna take a while. Come on. How long do the fairy roses take to grow? Isn't it like 13 days or something like that? Probably. So that's gonna take a long time. Okay. Grab the longest part of the day. Here's the cows. So I didn't see any of the other like coops or anything that had low food. I'm still questioning as to how they pick which coops and barns get food and which ones don't. But one thing's for sure, I actually do need to go buy more. I spend so much money just trying to feed these animals. Honestly, I'm a little tired of that, but I can't... I'm back to the same position I was in my last farm. I cannot keep enough grass starter and stuff going to keep them fed. So it's just a pain in the butt. Just trying to keep enough food for these guys. They're hungry, hungry hippos. Yeah, see? Look! All three of those barns had full food. And not that I want them to change anything, but like, how do you happen to feed goats, cows, chickens, pigs, ducks, and rabbits, and dinosaurs all the exact same thing? How does that work? Are their digestive systems much more similar than we thought? Okay, so the pigs are short 3. So we will need to come in here and feed them. Okay, instead of going all the way up, we're going to go straight down to go get more food. Also, I'm just gonna start like chopping and trimming this away. So they have no need to be down here. Rum, stop scratching your collar. Is that Rum or is that... That's Mimi. Mimi! Leave your collar alone. You've already eaten plenty of them. Yeah, my dog has this nasty habit of eating the expensive collars I buy for her. Hello! We are going down to Marnie's to go grab more hay because I have too many animals. And they are very hungry all the time. Although look, she's open! That's a very rare treat indeed. Normally Marnie's never here when I need her. And I don't remember... Pretty good. Just, it's been a long day at work. I'm very glad to be playing some Stardew, just relax a little bit. Even though every time I turn around, my animals are out of food again. I don't know how all of these... Yeah, and that's the problem, is I keep having to spend a ridiculous amount of money trying to keep these guys fed. But I have enough money that it's just kind of like, eh. It doesn't worry me too much, it's just more of an inconvenience than anything. Like, they're always demanding something. Okay. Now I gotta go all the way down here, put this stuff in the silos. Remember which ones needed food. Animals are a pain in the butt. I don't know why I'm even considering getting more. Okay. So let's see, the pigs needed more. They were short by 3. Yeah. And then one of the coops? I think it was the coop with the void chickens and whatnot. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to... I might actually need to run some ideas by some of my friends on Discord. Because I'm trying to get, like, audience participation in not only the streams, but also like on YouTube and stuff. So I already have this sort of incentive to where if you are subscribed on YouTube and a follower on Twitch, if you join on Discord, you get to pick your role name and your color. But I think I kind of want to go a step beyond that. And I think that's why I was thinking, if you are subscribed on YouTube and if you comment on a certain amount of videos, I think it would be really fun to let people choose colors for my farm, because honestly, the colors that they picked for the house and the barns and stuff, they're a little boring. So I think that would be interesting to see what people could come up with. And yes, Stardew is one of the most relaxing games I've ever played. Until I'm being attacked by slimes and I'm just sitting here going, what do I do? Then not so much, but for the most part, it's a pretty fun game. Okay, if I'm going to go to the island, I'm going to want to take some of this. Yes. Yes, we'll take that. Go here. See, I took so much time trying to take care of the animals that by the time I get to the island, it's gonna be kind of late. So annoying. But, I mean, it is what it is. And now we're going to magically summon Willy to take us to the island. Look at that! I just imagined him, like, fishing somewhere on the beach or, like, by the river. And then all of a sudden he's just, like, pulled into his shack. Like, what in the world? I imagine that would be pretty terrifying for him. And also the fact, like, we have our return scepter now. So, do people get concerned when we randomly teleport places? Or are they just like, oh yeah, that's Anastasia, like, that's just what she does. Like, I wonder how much my shenanigans actually affect townspeople. Am I causing deep emotional distress? Oh, then again, if anybody... Well, no. I was gonna say, if anybody knows the wizard, like, they wouldn't be so surprised, but most townspeople kind of fear the wizard, so yeah, not the best comparison. But yeah, I think it's absolutely hilarious that they... like, have you seen the tower to the west? I'm like, yeah, that's Rasmodius. He's not that scary. He just gave me some magic green goo and I drank it and then hallucinated about trees. It was fine. I love how that's one of your first interactions with him, is the fact that he kind of drugs you. And then he's like, here you go! You now have the spirit of the forest. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure I haven't been poisoned? Okay, we're gonna go to the volcano. I am determined to get the rest of the dragon teeth that I'm missing. Because I need 10 for the obelisk. I'm like, you know what? I will at some point get 10. Every time I come here, I'm always... I get the levels that almost look like Dwarven Ruins from Skyrim. They have all these gears and stuff. I keep getting those levels, but never the ones with the dragon skeletons. I'm like, is that just because I'm not very lucky, or... like, how does that work out? How? I hate those guys. Ugh. Also, these tiger slimes are, like, ridiculously overpowered. You have to get it, like, just right to actually be able to take one out. Or else they'll just keep jumping on you, and... I actually have been killed by tiger slimes before. It's not a good time. I love the music from this mine. Oh, there's like a bunch of chest thingies and stuff in here. It's like, please tell me I can actually get over there. Oh boy, how many tiger slimes can I fight at one time before I die? Okay, you're like up on this platform. Okay, did I get all of them? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not good for my health in any way, shape, or form. And of course I had to bring the one food that gives you like super, super low health regen. Gotta love it. Every time, so I don't know why I just thought of this, but every time I post a poll on Discord asking which games people want to see me play, I feel bad because it's the same couple games like over and over and over again, but I just keep telling myself like as soon as I get my computer, like I'll be able to play more things, have a bigger variety. But for now I'm like, I don't want people to get bored of the concept of voting when I only have like 4 games that I could play. Because I already have 4 games purchased on Steam for... Okay, I guess I own more games. I think I own 8 games on Steam. So I have those games, plus the ones for my PlayStation that I'll be able to post. But for now, I only have the ones on the PlayStation, so I feel so bad about that. 'Twas a rain-drenched day, and upon a rock a beautiful maiden I saw. This is the note that I wanted the other day! Ugh, and I didn't have it, but now all of a sudden they gave it to me. Tales I'd heard of sea-born maidens singing siren songs. Singing siren songs. That's a mouthful. Yet nary a note she could muster. The next morning I spied an arrangement of stones upon the foamy bank. Aye, stones as big as pennies, and stones as big as nickels they were. But if this harried sea-dog a tune could howl, perhaps to Blackgull's treasure she would lead. Or would she lead? Okay, that's not exactly the note I was hoping for, but that's about the mermaid on this island. Which she only comes around when it rains, but I don't have the code. What is it? Which movie? I think it's Madagascar. And there's the penguin. I think his name's Private, and he's like, I can't do it, Captain. I don't know the codes. I'm like, that's me. Like, I want to be able to do that puzzle, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know the numbers. I can't do it, Captain. My husband and I say that to each other like all the time. Okay, you're really gonna be that much of a pain? Yeah, come closer. Come closer and try that. There you go. Okay. Oh boy. I have thus far managed to escape the flame sprites, but now they're just like, hello! And one of the stinking robots. Whoa, 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 whoa. The flame sprites always manage to dodge every time I'm trying to hit them. I'm like, that's not a very kind mechanic for the players. If they can dodge every time I try to hit, it's not fair. How many of these stupid computers do I have to fight? And also, why are there computers, like flying computers? Is it a computer? Is it some piece of ancient technology? They have yet to tell me. Okay, well, is that one? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Flame sprites. I even forget how many of these things we have to get. I think it's like 250 or something like that. Ugh. Too many. The answer is too many. I hate those things. Okay, what time is it? It's 9:30. 9:30 and we have found nothing. All I'm getting are these levels with the gears. Which the skeletons never show up in those levels, so I'm kind of SOL. Do. Ow, ow, ow. No, 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 no. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No! No! Eat as fast as humanly possible! Oh no! Oh gosh, everything's after me, everything's after me. I'm like, if I can keep hitting this button as fast as I possibly can, I can equip my sword before anything tries to get me. Oh boy. Oh boy. See? I told you. Tiger slimes can be deadly. What's in this chest? soul sapper ring? That's new. I'll have to take a look at that when I'm not in, imminent danger. It's 10:50. You know what? We're gonna go home. We're gonna call it a night. Because I don't feel like dying by slime. That one's a little too embarrassing for me. Passing out while planting crops, that's honorable. Like, I was doing good. I was sowing the field like I should. But no. Dying from a slime, no. There's no honor in that. Like, it's a slime. That's like playing Red Dead Redemption and having to admit to your friend that you got killed by a fox. You're like, yeah, I got killed by a fox. And they're like, how? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. And that's happened before. Some of the animals get like ridiculously overpowered if you're playing like a mini mission. Animals that normally go down in like 1 or 2 shots, no. We're talking like 5 or 6, and they have to be. It's like, oh, you have to get a headshot at this degree, and it's too. They're too hard, and then they come at you in packs. I want to know which pigs are being overachievers, because I only have 12 pigs, yet 20 truffles in my inventory. Who is my amazing pig? Okay, we'll put this away. I feel like I'm not good enough in the mines and stuff. Okay, gain a little bit of energy every time you slay a monster. Okay, that's energy. If it was health, I can understand using that one, but it's not. Ooh. I also forgot, it's fall now. I want a different shirt. I don't really want to wear my cardigan. I don't have that many. I mean, I could wear this one. Or should I put my blue shirt on? No, I'll put the black one on. And my skirt's still purple because I never made myself a new one. I find it hilarious that I've just kept this ridiculous purple skirt the entire time. And you can't even see my character because the little picture is dark, but I don't think it looks too bad. Okay. How much money did we make? Jeez, what? Oh, yeah. It's always the truffles. But the rabbit's foot, I didn't. So a silver star rabbit's foot is 706 gold. That is not bad. That is better than an iridium duck feather. So that's not bad money. And this is the reason I keep getting tons and tons and tons and tons of animals. Okay. That was the last day on this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to see the beginning of this series, or my Outer World series, or any of the one-off episodes that I've done, feel free to join me on YouTube, which is linked on Twitch. If you want to chat about any of the games, or any of my numerous hobbies that I have, or just about anything, feel free to go on to my Discord, which is also linked on Twitch. I will say once again, just a little reminder, if you follow me on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, go on to my Discord channel and you can pick your role name within reason, no profanity please, your role name and your color. It was so nice to meet you too. And as I mentioned, I do let my people on Discord vote daily on what game they want to see me play. So if you want to have a say in what episode I do tomorrow, feel free to go onto Discord. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you later. Bye!